Okay. Yeah. It's kind of recognizable. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah. Get a feeling that I never. Why are my vocals so bad? No, I get a good feeling. Yeah. That's so bad every time. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling. It's just a cursed banger. I mean, the structure is there. The bones of the song are there. God. That synth is so aggressive. I don't think I can do this again. It's so bad. Fingers crossed this one actually sounds good. Here we go. All the things she said, okay. That's actually not too bad. It's like some kind of weird chill version. Oh, it's nasty. Oh, it's really nasty. It clashes so bad. Oh, and this is like completely different vibe. Looking at me, okay. Tell me, this part's like pretty spot on. This is like almost identical, right? Dad E looking at me. Dad E. Will I ever be free? Hang on. I clearly this is a take where I didn't remember the lyrics very well. It's like I half remember them and quickly change. Will I ever be free? We'll have the line. All the things she said, 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 all the things she said. That is not bad. The tone's sort of roughly there, and the notes are not perfect, but in the right ballpark. Oh my god. Okay, even that is not awful, it's loud. And intense. It's so intense. And then goes to this really crap MIDI guitar. This is like secondary school level Battle of the Bands. I'm really pretty happy with the drums. Oh, even the fill. I want it now. Like, those are so different than the other chords. Okay, the riff isn't far off. It's definitely not right. It's like Muse on the NES or something. The solo, oh god. Okay. Oh my god. Take it easy, Matt Bellamy, come on. This kind of is a Muse solo, but if the guitar was out of tune. He's like, I'm trying to find the notes, but they're just not there. They're really not. It's oddly like really close to the original, but then really not in other ways. This song's quite simple, so I feel like there's only so much that can go wrong with it. Yeah! Finished with my woman cause she wouldn't help me with my mind. Oh no, it's really bad. I'm insane because I am frowning. It's just depressing. The rhythm's supposed to be ding 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 ch, but instead I've just got ding ding ding. I need someone to. And how did I come in late on every verse? I can't find. I mean, at least it's in key. Doesn't fit the song at all. It's like there was a guitar soloist who showed up to the wrong stage. Yeah, that sums it up pretty well. I don't even know what to say. This is by far the worst one. Hello. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. American Katsuni, welcome on in. Lapisa Lazuli, hello, hello, hello. Wavy Kirby, Kimzilla, #1 music fan. I hope you're all having a lovely Friday evening. Disco Raves, welcome on in. How is everyone doing? It's been another one of those busy weeks where I'm like cancelling streams. Should have done one yesterday, but ended up just being too busy and too tired by the time I was actually free. But we're here tonight. We're going to be doing, I think, a pretty fun one. We're starting late, so we're going to have to be quick. But we'll do an extra stream tomorrow evening to make up for the lack of one yesterday. And I'm going to try and have things a bit more prepped for tomorrow. But we'll see how that goes. Cactus, welcome on in. Grandma Trash, welcome on in. Yeah, I hope everyone's got their sales at the ready. We're going to be shouting sale a lot of times. Nelbert's album reviews, welcome on in. I didn't get accepted for the apprenticeship. I'm sorry to hear that. That's really, sad to hear that. But I hope there'll be other things that come along. I always try and think that if things didn't work out, it's for a reason, and there'll be something bigger and better along the way. It's sunny and warm. Very nice to hear. We're slowly warming up here. Yeah, we're slowly getting there. Charlie Octagirl, hello, welcome on in. I've been seeing your odd Instagram story pop up, and it seems like you've been doing real good at the DJing lately. So I'm glad to see things are going well. Shall we get started? We're short on time. We've got less than 2 hours to do the whole lot and have a listen and all that jazz. So we probably should just get started. Tonight, we will be recreating Sail by AWOLNATION, but my laptop will be muted the entire time. I'm not going to be able to hear anything. I'm going to be doing my best to recreate the song using MIDI. We might use some samples, and if we do, we will look at the names and the waveforms. We'll never listen to any of them. Then we will record some vocals, and at the end, we will have a listen all together and see how close, or maybe not close, to the original I actually got. That is the plan. Before the stream, I was researching saturation diving, horror movie material. A lot of money, though. What on earth is saturation diving? The fact you're talking about it being like horror movie material makes me think it's like deep sea diving. Maybe like into deep sea caves or something. I have no idea. Erin, thank you very much for liking the live. And Mai, thank you very much for likes and shares. It does really help. Having all the likes and shares pushes us up the TikTok algorithm and all that jazz. So very much appreciated. You're very excited for the sale. We'll get to it. We'll see what I can do, what I can muster. We should just get started. We need to start with some strings. There's 2 sets of strings at the start of this song, so let's get them straight in. Let's get our studio strings. Let's just get a full set of studio strings. Valley Sim, hello, welcome on in. Hope you're having a lovely evening. You are here just in time. We're just literally getting started. These are going to be our high strings. Then we're going to put our low strings on a separate track, because they're very heavily panned in this. We've got, it almost sounds like completely panned left and completely panned right, but I'm going to withhold from doing that. I think it'll be still pretty wide. That's where you go really deep and stay down there for like weeks. Oh, like in a submarine or something. That'd be very cool. But yes, definitely very scary at the same time. We need to do a song that includes a gong. We need to start putting together a playlist of songs that have gongs in, so that we can legitimately include the gong in a song for once. Right, we are in E flat minor. So let me make a minor chord, and then put us in E flat. And we want some staccato strings. So staccato. And in fact, we want 2 notes before the bar line. So the song starts with dun 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 dun. So we want to get those strings in. So we got something before the bar line that's like dun dun dun. So that could either be that the minor third is going up to something like just above, like do do do. That would be a fourth. A suspended fourth is very common, where you like hold over the fourth note of the chord from some chord before, and then resolve it down to the third. So that feels like it would make sense doing da da, and that note does have a lot of suspense to it. Suspense and then resolves. Da, da. So that feels like it would make sense. Alternatively, we could have a seventh over the fifth that goes down. I'm leaning more towards saying we should have the third, which makes me think we should double this third up an octave, or reshape the chord around having the third at the top. So maybe we can do something like that. And in fact, we can put the low note in the bass anyway. So maybe we get rid of that completely. And then for the chord before, we want to make sure the third is a fourth. So we do ding, 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 ding. And these could maybe be shorter. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Mike Tapia, welcome on in. Do You Really Like It by DJ Pied Piper starts with a gong. Would I can recall that fact, but there you go. That's not the one that goes like, do you really like it? Is it wicked? That's something different, right? I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Surely that's just called I'm Loving It. But that's what that makes me think of. We should definitely do that at some point. Because it is wicked. Properly wicked. Okay. Let's get some bass notes in here as well. Dun, dun. Do, 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 do. Let's copy all of those. And in fact, let's put the velocity up. Copy that. Put it onto here. And then this should be like quite low, and that should be an E flat. So now we should have ding, 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 ding. And then we need to change chord. Spot on. Okay, nice. I will have to remember that. DJ Pied Piper. Yeah, I'm sure that's one that would do well. Do well on the TikTok. It's Jaws after us. Oh, good. Slightly threatening. I mean, the original is like somewhat threatening, right? And then we're going to go down to a D flat. And then we go up to a G flat, and then back down to a D flat. And we should do the same here. So let's copy that, and we'll go to a... Oh, this is confusing. Let me put some bass notes in so I've got a reference point. So E flat. And that is with a minor third, so we want to make that a major third. Yeah, and we want to go to D flat. Ding, 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 ding. And then we will go up to the G flat and then back down. Okay, great. That should be the whole of the intro. Ding, 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 ding. Do, do, bum, 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 bum. Bum. Do, 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 do. That's what we need now. Let's get some markers in. Buzz. Right, so these strings can just keep going. Let's add a big old filthy bass. Big old buzzy filthy bass. And Grandma Trash, thank you very much for the 5-stream streak a few minutes ago. Samet Kane, hello, hello, welcome on in. I should do a song remake that do all the sounds myself. It'd certainly be a different kind of challenge, that one. We could do that. It'd definitely take me less stream prep time. just remember the vague sounds. I didn't even try to link up the other chat. Let me try. Let me see if it will join. Or did it do it itself tonight? I think it did. Yeah, it did. Okay, amazing. That's good to know, actually. Right, we want a buzzy bass. I mean, heavy buzz bass. It's like, it's walked right into my arms. Let's get a big old buzzy bass. God, it's such a weird zoom resolution. I hope that's the right sort of sound. Buzz Lightyear on the bass. Buzz. The MRI has started. It's like someone getting tased. Oh, good. Let's get a kick drum in as well to match that bass. Let's go with an electric drum kit. Electric drummer. Which of these do we most like? I guess Big Room EDM, maybe. I mean, none of these feel like an exact match to me, so let's just try that. We can always change things. We want a big old kick. And we actually get some more drums towards the end of this round, I think. Yeah, we get a crash cymbal. Although I want to get a separate crash. Because it's very, like, it cuts off. It cuts off, so we want to make sure we get that. And there are some claps that we will need to do. So we should maybe do those in a second, actually. Let's get a crash cymbal in here as well. Do we want to just grab a crash from Splice? Why don't we do that? Crash. We get just one on its own. Crash, clean, long, brilliant. What if I don't want a clean one? What if I want a dirty one? Sand crash. Dark, warmth. That sounds like it could be a good match. Maybe this one. Let's go with that. AWOLNATION. Let's drop that in. Okay, great. So we want that on the last bars here. We want to make sure that's right on the bar line. And we want to make sure it cuts off halfway through the bar, nice and abruptly. And we'll put some claps in. It sounds like when you plug the wrong wire into a speaker. Good, good, good. Emmy, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Amy, hello, hello. Thank you very much for the hearts. Let's do some claps. Clap. Let's time that up to go on the 3 and the 4. And we should probably layer that at least a couple times. I'll time these up myself because I'm not at all looking at where the markers are. Okay, that's fine. Let's move those into place. And let's just put it on here. Some whisper claps. So classical clown nose. What on earth do you... What? What on earth do you mean? Have I covered the Friends themes? I did a while back, yeah. It sounded like a wet fish, the claps in that one. Right, I'm trying to be relatively quick and efficient because we've only got so much time. It's 10 to 10 already. Right, these are probably just fine as they are. Maybe we can pan them like minus 30 something. Clap. Alright, anything else in this intro? Oh, we need to add the melody. And we need to drop things out on this last note as well to make space for sail. Said just like that. Oh, the claps are really quiet. Let's turn them up. They should be on this beat free of these last 2 bars. That's where they should be, with any luck. This bass, let's adjust things a little bit. The strings can afford to be a little bit quiet. The strings are normally quite loud, so I'll turn them down a bit. The kick I don't need too loud. The bass is really loud in this song, so that should be nice and prominent. The crash I don't care too much about, so we can turn that down a bit. So something like that. Baby claps, alright. We need to beef the claps up. More layers are required for the claps. We'll record a whole bunch. They should help a little bit. Let's time that up. I think a little bit of staggeredness would probably help, actually. They may be too tightly done, which will actually thin out the sound if they're too close together. Alright, pan them in slightly more. So like 26. Get rid of these. Dos, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Yelling clap would probably work better. Okay, there we go. Timing fixed. Maybe I should. No, I'll leave it. All right, let's do the melody. So let's get some strings in the middle. Mid strings. And let's copy that up. Mid strings. Let's rename all these. High strings. They're highly strung strings. Some of my best claps. Right, so we want do. So starting on beat 3. What on earth notes do we want for this? It's gonna have to be somewhere around here. We probably want maybe the minor third, right? Or do we start on maybe start on the root note? Do. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, we start on the root note. Do, and they're triplets. Do. Let's get rid of all of those. And we're just going to go up the scale, right? Do. Helps if we're on the right note. E flat to F. Do. Do. Okay, so that comes on the triplet still. So I think that's fine. And then we will repeat that exactly. And then we go down a note, maybe. We've gone down to a D flat here. So what are we on here? We're on a G flat. Booba, thank you very, very much for the raid. Welcome on in, everyone. I hope you're all having a lovely Friday evening. Hope you had a great stream, Booba. Welcome on in, everyone. We are doing a bit of an unusual stream. Welcome on in, everyone. We are recreating Sail by AWOLNATION, but my laptop is muted. I can't hear anything. We're doing our best to recreate the song from memory without being able to hear it. Let me play you one that I've done previously. This is one we did a while back to give you a bit of an idea of what it is we're even doing. Oh no, the piano is wrong already. Oh no. Oh no, those chords, hang on. So let mercy come, wash away. Wow. These are hilarious. These are supposed to be the ch-ch like on the muted guitar strings. And instead it's like someone's turned up in the car like honk honk. Perfect. That's great. That's maybe our best one yet. So yeah, that's what that's what we're doing today. We have recreated many songs in the past. All of these are so good. Thank you very much, Boba. It's very kind of yourself. Yes, thank you very much for the raid. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Boba. If you need to head off and do all your post-stream stuff, very much appreciated. Let me give you guys a recap of where we're at so far. We're pretty early days in this one. Is this the Sam Gibbs whose username I saw in a Winter Garden video? It is, yes. I'm a big Winter Garden fan. Been watching the streams. Early days on this one. We're just getting through the intro so far. And Dowie, thank you very much for the follow. So we got just some strings on the intro. And then we've got a big old buzzy bass. Do 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 do. So we haven't done any vocals yet. That's how we're progressing so far. We need to finish up this little melody on the intro. And then we will do some verses. So I think we're making all right progress. It's good so far? Good. Yeah, it feels like there's not too much that could have gone wrong yet. So we'll see how we progress. Right, what are we doing in here? We need to do... So let's make sure we're even in the right realm. Thank you very much for the hearts. Right, let me get my bearings. Okay, yeah, that'll be fine. We can go to a G flat. And we go to an A flat. I think that's right. Yeah, that's all within key. So we do. So we should end on a C sharp. So yeah, we can go from a B to a C sharp or a D flat. Although I don't think we actually hit that note on the first time round. Okay, that should be fine. And then we can go into the actual verse. Yaha fiddle-dee-dee. It surely hasn't got You're a Pirate vibes to it, right? Right, verse. Actually, no, it's not a verse. It's still the intro. Right, it's just after the sail. Right, so we need to add a new pad. We need to extend the bass notes. We need to switch the melody to a synth. And everything else just kind of keeps going. Although maybe we drop the strings. So let's get the bass across. Let's get all of these buzzing away. To be honest, if it was me, I'd hit select all and delete and start again. Thank you for your vote of confidence. I'm sticking with it. I'm not going to give up. Mainly because the second attempt wouldn't come out any better. Let's get some hi-hat action. And then we will need the claps to keep going. I think these are just going throughout the whole song now. To be honest. so they can keep going. Let's put another crash in there. Let's find ourselves a synth for this melody part. It's giving RuneScape vibes. That's good, I'll take that. That's high praise. What sound do we want? Maybe a bright synth lead? Synth melody. Anything else we need to be aware of? I think the kick gets a bit more involved in this part, right? Probably. You guys not a fan of that? Is it loud or just bad or both? We'll pick a different one. Yeah, just judging by the chat reaction, not my best choice. Let's turn it down a bit. It's a big dirty lead. It fills in the right octave. Even worse. Lars Bobbins, hello, welcome on in. It's not as fun. You want me to go back to the other one? How about a classic Sawtooth? That's probably alright. Alright, we'll go with that. Right, what's the kick doing? We should have a more involved kick. We should have like... Now we want to go back to 16th notes and not be on triplets of the kick. Maybe we just repeat that. Okay, let's just copy all of that across. Except for that. Okay, great. The spirit is there, but the song isn't so much. The bass just too loud. You can turn the bass down. The bass needs to be loud and cut through though. It's loud in the original. Buzzing is either really shitty audio setup or the build-up in a dubstep song. The Sawtooth is giving strong jack cable not plugged in properly vibes. Good. Good. Alright, we'll turn the bass down a bit. Tarek, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Alright, we need to put in the sail. And we need to at least leave a gap for it. Let me just get rid of everything on this beat. So there is a space for the sail. Sail. That's where it'll fit in there. We'll come back and record all the vocals at the end. I think that is everything we need for the intro. Now we can really just speed through the rest of the song, I reckon, because we got a lot of what we need in place. What's going on, Sam? It's a sail. We're having a sail. Right. Okay, so the kick, claps, hi-hat. You can all come along to the verse. Bass, we can go back to just having short bursts. Let's put that down there. Let's copy these over. Just for the last 2 bars, we can have our strings back. And then the melody can come back for those last 2 bars as well. I think that's should be right. This is how I show my love. Made it in my mind because blame it on my ADD, baby. Okay, perfect. What's that part of the boat? Sail. What's that called? What's that called when rain hurts? Hail. What's that holding that floorboard? Nail. What's the postman bringing? Mail. We've got some alternate lyric suggestions. Let's copy all of these. Anything else for the second time round? I don't think so. Do we have an extra kick on that? Yeah, we do. Let's put a little triplet kick in the end here. And I think everything else can just drop out for this last bit. Everything drops out again here. Right, chorus. This song makes me want to apologize for everything I've done. It's so threatening. I feel like it's interrogating me. Good. It's not exactly the vibe I'm going for. What do we have here? Oh, I missed out an entire pad. An entire pad sound was completely missed. The song could have been ruined. I wrote in my notes, wavy pad is on this part. Unfortunately, there's nothing wavy in here. There's warm tides. There's Titanic waves. That could be good. That could be the right sort of vibe. Let's just copy these low strings over here. Titanic waves. Wavy, you say? You are correct, wavy Kirby. How do you make Kirby wavy? What have you done to him to make him curvy? Curvy? Wavy. Let's drag these out. Curvy Kirby is something entirely different. Right, let me shift this down. Let me shift it all back up one. Shift that down one. These are probably fine there. Yeah, we can maybe go up the octave. Wavy pad. We don't like that one. We could try out some different ones. We could try out the what about a wobbly synth pad? Or warm tides. Could have some warm tides. You've always thought of Kirby as a she. I guess we'll never really know. Kirby can be whatever you want them to be. I think maybe this is fine. Sure, let's go with that. So that is needed in the chorus. We need the lead synth part back. We need the strings. Although maybe they're just at the end. Oh, I don't even know anymore. My notes are not always the most helpful. These can come along. These can come along. Sail. Okay, yeah, we'll add the strings back in here. Yeah. Okay, great. Trust me, you're not making any improvements. It can only get worse. Okay, that was nice and straightforward. Second verse is exactly the same as the first verse, but with extra drums. Second chorus is the same, but with some open hi-hats and a guitar melody. Okay, great. So let's copy the verse and the chorus in that case. Copy all of this across. Chorus 2. And then let's fill in these drum bits. This is maybe I should cry for help. Maybe I should myself. Okay, so there's a drum fill sort of from here to the end of the bar there. Yeah? Or maybe just half a bar. Do we want to do the drums ourselves, or do we want to grab some from Splice? I may be more tempted to grab these drum fill break things from Splice. So let's just search for drum break. And let's go for something that's sort of roughly our tempo. There should be a whole bunch sort of around 120. How on earth are we going to know if any of these will fit? I don't know. I think I'm literally just going to pick one at random. And hope it's the right vibe. Yeah, sure. Let's just go with this. Right, so we want to make sure this fits in a sensible loop. So this will be faster than what we want. So we want to slow it down a little bit. And I reckon we take the last snippet. Actually, looks like there's not very much going on there, which is, I guess, could be good. What do we think? This last little snippet? Or maybe we layer it up with something from earlier on as well. Maybe we can grab like this snippet. That looks a little bit more interesting. Sure. It's perfect. Trust me, bro. Okay, and then we have some extra crashes over the whole last 2 bars of that phrase. And then another little drum fill. So I might even just take another sample, drop that in, and use that for the end. Let's just grab the last half a bar. Let's maybe grab the crash that we have from over here. We maybe want that in a few places actually, where we haven't been using them yet. Okay, that should be fine. Let's just search for some crash symbols. Ideally a loop, not just a one shot. Let's grab this one. Let's make this a sensible length. And then do something like, put that over there. Bring these down to a new track. Something like that. Sure. A lot of crashing. Right. More snare rolls. We can grab another part of this. Let's grab like this snippet. See if that's at all any different. And then there's a very distinct rhythm on this part. So maybe we can just do this with MIDI. And let's get a snare in. So there's a rhythm that goes like da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, I'm gonna have no chance. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. 1, 2, da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, actually that seems fine. Da 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 da. Sure. Just singing the Caribbean, Pirates of the Caribbean theme over the top of it. Right, we need some open hi-hats. I wrote in my notes that they're washy open hi-hats. Let's find a loop. Okay, we actually have got some options to pick from here. In fact, there's even one that's called washy. Okay, we have to go with that one. some washy hi-hats. Yeah, great. Make that 8 bars long. And then there's a guitar melody. We're going to need something for that as well. Guitar arpeggio. We want something that's in our key. So we're in E flat minor. Ideally an electric guitar. Ideally a nice melody. Let's go with this one. I have no idea if it's going to be a good fit. And then we want like a major something to go with it. Let's make that nice and quick. And then we want a D flat major. So we find guitar samples have never gone wrong before. That's true. We've always had perfect luck with guitar samples. Right, something that looks a bit like kind of subtle, kind of spacious. These all look like very full on. So maybe something, well, this looks a little bit better. This kind of looks okay. Wistful, sure. Let's go with wistful. We'll drop that in as soon as it will let us. Come on, there we go. Right, let's also speed that up to be 8 bars long. And then we want one to be in D flat major, and then we want the other to be in G flat major, and we actually want it to end there. Do not close anything. G flat, which means we need to go up. Let's go up. So we're going to E, F, F sharp, which is G flat. So they're up 3. And then actually we want to go back down to D flat here. So we will go to 0. Okay, perfect. That's not right, is it? +3. Hang on. D flat, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp. Yes, so that should be 5, not 3. Right, I'm going to have a very, very quick break, which means I will leave you guys with this on loop for just a moment. And I will be like a minute max, and then I'll be back. So enjoy this. All right, we're back. Let's make some speedy progress. What is the time? Fox Whisperer, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a lovely evening. It is 10:30. I have to be like completely done by 11:30, and that includes listening back and all that jazz. So we're gonna have to be quick. This is like the bridge, but I reckon we can speed through this part from here because everything is kind of the same once we get past these next couple of bits. So we do have some new things going on, unfortunately. We have a string melody, which we can grab from here. The drums just keep on going, so we can bring those across. Bring our faithful drums through. Otherwise, I think we need to add a piano. So let's do that. Let's add a piano in here. Piano Studio Grand. And let's copy the low strings. Let's call this piano chords, because we're going to have two separate piano parts to keep things simple. Sam, if you want it to end here, we don't mind. We just wrap it up here. Let's drop that down. Make that like that. Make this. Get onto here. Bring this over to the bridge. Make it centered. And then piano melody. So that's hopefully sounding all right there. Maybe bring the velocity down a bit for the piano. And then we need the piano melody to mimic the vocal part that's about to come up. So the piano melody needs to be going do 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 do, something like that. Aldo, hello, hello, welcome on in. Hope you're doing fantastically. Bean, welcome on in. You have confidence, and everyone in the chat is ruining your confidence by pointing out the bad bits. Right. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 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 Do 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 do. Alright, it's definitely swung. Do do do. We are in. We're in E flat, aren't we? So we probably want do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Like this. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's bring up the velocity a bit. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Something like that. The rhythm screams tango. It's a tango, is it? I think this part can actually be straight 16s. Do 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 do. Do. I don't know. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Does it just repeat like that every time? Do 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 do. Sure. Let's just copy that across multiple times. And then we just copy everything? Yeah, I think we do. Copy all of that. La la la. La 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 la. I'm glad that even after all these streams I missed, timing is still optional. Some things never change. I'm afraid. Back to the chorus. Let's grab, I don't know, this one. Any one of these will do. So we do the chorus bit twice with an extra crash bit added. Copy all of this. Da, 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 da. And then sail with me. Let's find a crash groove that we can steal. Crash. And then we want a loop. And this will do. Drop that in for this part. Let's make it twice that length. Great. And then it's just the outro, and then we're on to vocal time. Vocals will solve everything, as they always do. I think this kind of just mimics the intro. And we get a classic fade out. So the drums are the same. Of course, they don't ever change. The bass is the same as the intro here. These strings can come across. Great. Is that everything? Yeah. Okay, great. And then let us add a track for this. Show output track. Don't hide any tracks. Start a fade out sort of around here. and then be completely faded out by around here. Perfect. Should we record some vocals? Right, there's a lot of processing on the vocals here, so we'll do a take without any processing, and then we will add the processing on top. The entire song needs processing. Good. It's not even a song anymore, it's just sounds. Do 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 boom bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Burn. Do 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 do. Burn. Sail. Right, that's where we need to whack the first sail in. I could probably just record one and then move it around, right? I don't think I actually need to be I don't think I need my timing to be perfect here. All right, let's just go for a good take of sail. Sail! It's gonna be so bad, isn't it? Let's double that up. Sail! Right. Let's pan these. Like 28, 28. Sail. Let's turn them up. Sail. I'm not very confident about this. Sail. Sail. Right, let's do some vocal processing. So that's it, just clean. Maybe we just run everything through the same group. That probably makes sense. So let's create a track stack. Vox. Right, we want some distortion. What kind of distortion? I don't know, let's find out. Maybe a bit crusher. Let's just loop this bar over. Sail. Sail. Where we have that slight mix. Sail. Where we add some other distortion. Sail. Distortion 2, better than distortion 1. Sail. Let's add some EQ as well. Limit the range. Sail. 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 Bit much? Maybe a bit much on the distortion. We can turn that down. Let's turn up the resolution. So it's not as crunchy. We turn up the drive a bit. Just coming from really bad speakers. That's kind of the sound I'm after, to be honest. It's like a guitar. Right, let's duplicate this track, leave that in here. DFS should hire this guy. Right, well, let's keep going. We can tweak as we go. Everything in this is like double tracked, so, and pretty widely double tracked as well, I think. So we'll just try that. So, verse 1, this is how I show my love. I made it in my mind because I blame it on my ADD baby. This is how an angel dies. Blame it on my own sick pride. Blame it on my ADD baby. So, I mean, let's try it. This is how I show my love. I made it in my mind because I blame it on my ADD baby. This is how an angel dies. Blame it on my own sick pride. I blame it on my ADD baby. Right, and then we need to double all of that. This is how I show my love. I'm blah 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 blah. I went too soon. This is how I show my love. I made it in my mind because I blame it on my ADD baby. This is how an angel dies. Blame it on my own sick pride. I blame it on my ADD baby. Hey, great. Neighbors must love you. Yeah, they do. Why would they not? Let's copy all of that across. Sail. The reverb is too much. Good shout. We can turn that down. Then we do want a little bit of a stereo delay, but we can add that in. I made it in my mind in a second. I blame it on my copy these across. We need to add some oohs. Some oohs in random places. This is how an angel dies. This is sail. Sailed. Sail. I blame it on my ADD baby. My dog just got up and left. Very good. Thank you, dog. Sail. 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 Is that in the right place? I blame it on my ADD baby. Sail. Yeah, that's all fine. That's fine. The trash can is the right place for this. Okay, second verse. We'll do some oohs at the end. Maybe I should cry for help. Maybe I should kill myself. I blame it on my ADD baby. Maybe I'm a different breed. Maybe I'm not listening. So blame it on my ADD baby. And then another take of the same thing. Maybe I should cry for help. Maybe I should kill myself. Blame it on my ADD, baby. Maybe I'm a different breed. Maybe I'm not listening. I blame it on my ADD, baby. Okay, perfect. And then we copy all the sales. Sale. Alright, we have some la 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 la's to do. La 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 la. Oh. Come on, what? Hello, hello. I walked into the stream and the first thing I hear is, maybe I should KMS, and well, that sets the tone. I'm not feeling very confident about this. Add some wee-wahs whilst you're at it. I mean, we could. Let's add some la's. Let's just get it over with. La 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 la. Oh. I'm just pitching it out. La 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 la. Okay, that's sort of roughly where it needs to go. It's gonna be bad. La 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 la. Oh. La 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 la. Oh. La 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 la. Oh, I'm feeling less and less confident the longer the song goes. Let's record more of these and then we will like double it up an octave. La 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 la. Oh. La 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 la. Oh. La 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 la. What made you feel confident in the first place? I don't know, things just felt a little bit more correct, and the longer the song goes, the worse it gets. Sure, let's just try it way up an octave. La 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 la. La 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 la. Every layer ahead makes it get worse. La 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 la. La 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 la. Right, let's definitely tune those. Flex pitch, all of these. Let's get straight in there with the auto tune. Right, we are in the key of E flat minor. Fix it, fix it, fix it. Fix it, fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it. Yes, it can only help so much. what else do we need to do? We need to do some backing vocals, and then there's a little vocal bit at the end that we need to record. Glixie, hello, hello, welcome on in. You're at a sleepover. Well, what better thing to share with your friends than this mess? La 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 la, oh. Right, sail with me into the dark. Sail with me into the dark. Do 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 do. Sail with me. And then I don't really know how the last line goes. It's just sail with me twice. Sail with me into the dark. Sail with me into the dark. Sail with me into the dark. Sail with me. Sail with me. And then we'll do the same again. I feel like my timing is all over the place. Sail with me into the dark. Sail with me into the dark. Sail with me. Oh my god, the timing is so bad. Hang on. Sail with me into the dark. Sail with me into the dark. Sail with me into the dark. Sail with me, sail with me. Okay, that's a bit more like it. Arobi, thank you very much for the follow. Got then transition into Styx's Come Sail Away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Right, we need to add some more oohs in various places. And then I think we're done. Coming up on 8, coming up on 11 p.m. So we will have time for everything, just about. Where are the first of these oohs? They are on just after the sail. We need to do some ooh. Ooh, 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 something like that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Something like that. We're adding groan tubes into it now. Yep, perfect. Ooh. 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 You just heard, we need ooze. I think that's on like every chorus, probably. Why not? Let's just give this one a snip here. Great. Perfect. Anything else? Anything else that we're missing? I think that might be it, you know. Let's call it there. I don't think there's anything else. Unless anyone has anything desperate we should add. Let's grab the headphones and let's have a listen. Clyde and a Gong. We've got plenty of time for Clyde and a Gong after we'll have a listen. A mute button. That's what we need to add. That's what the song's been missing the whole time. Okay, let's just get it over with. My predictions. The MIDI stuff will be fine. The drums will be fine. The strings will be fine. Bass could go either way. The pad thing could go either way. My claps, I have confidence in my claps for once. I think they're actually going to be pretty good. All these random drum samples we got, anyone's guess. Vocals, I don't think they're going to be great. Did I decide whether I was happy with this? Let me take these off and do some quick adjustments. I don't think we've gone harsh enough on the distortion on these vocals. This is how I show my love. I made it in my mind because I reckon they could be more distorted. I blame it on my ADD, baby. I think I've played it a bit too safe here. This is how an angel dies. Blame it on my own sick pride. The entire song is distorted. I blame it on my ADD, baby. Angel dies. Blame it on what do you mean too safe? Pride. I blame it on my ADD, baby. This is how I show my love. I made it in my mind. All right, good. Let's have a listen. I can, if they're way too distorted, I can turn it down. I'd rather go, you know what? I'd rather go a bit too far and rein it back in than not far enough. All right, let's have a listen. Let's have a listen from the very start. Here we go, everyone. Buckle up. It's a little bit different. It's like a Bridgerton version of it. Okay. The bass is good. I like the bass. All right, here comes the sail. Oh, God. Some great backing vocals. The crashes are ridiculous. This is how I show my love. I made it in my mind because I blame it on my ADD, baby. God, the synth is so piercing. This is how an angel dies. Blame it on my own sick pride. The drums are pretty bad, actually. The timing is off all over the place. Maybe I should cry for help. God, the vocals are so loud. Maybe I should kill myself. I blame it on my is that drum mix up? Yeah, what a film. Oh no, the timing. I blame it on my ADD, baby. Oh, good. More cymbals. Oh no. What's the backing vocals are all in the wrong place. Good. The guitars were awful. That piano melody's completely wrong. And we're back into Bridgerton territory. La 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 la. La 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 la. Terrible Lars. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh no! So bad. Just a completely random guitar. Fifth grade school guitar. Guitar? Fifth grade school choir. Okay, the outro is actually the best part. Because it's ending. It's actually a pretty hard beat on its own. What a masterpiece. This beat on its own. Get someone who can rap. Get him putting something over the top of this. This is the remix. This is a perfect one-to-one recreation. That's great. All right, problems. There are many. Let's have a little look at this. So the intro was fine. We're in Bridgerton territory here. An alternate take on the melody. That crash is so loud. The claps are actually okay. I think the kick pattern's just not quite right to the original. I made it. Oh my God, the vocals are so loud. This pad was fine. Didn't notice that, so that's fine. You know something's not that bad when you don't notice it. That's fine. This melody, or this synth in general, is just awful. Let's have another listen from the very start. Strawberry Preserves, thank you very much for the follow. It's giving Bridgerton Pirates. It's not that bad a start. And then it falls apart. It's actually a good bass. The crash is so loud. And the sail is awful. And the backing vocals could do some work. This is how I show my love. I made it in my mind because... Hang on, these have come outside of the group. These were supposed to be in this group. This is how I show my love. There we go. I made it in my
my mind because I blame it on my ADD, baby. This is how an angel dies. Blame it on my own sick pride. I blame it on my ADD, baby. Sail. 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 Maybe I should cry for help.
God, the vocals are so loud. These drum samples did not do us any favors.
Maybe I'm a different breed. Maybe I'm not listening. I blame it on my ADD, baby. Sail. Sail.
What's this random guitar? It's just completely out of nowhere.
Sail.
Completely messed up this piano melody. The timing on it is awful. Great drum mix up there. Thank you for the Mamma Mia. Sail with me into the dark. I'm not sailing anywhere with you. Sail with me into the dark. Sail with me. Sail with me. God, there's so many problems. You know what? The backing track isn't too bad for a different song, but not for this one. Well, if we gave the instrumental to someone else, I'm sure they could do something good with it. I should do the Big Bang intro. I should. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, whenever I go through my list, I think I don't have it on my list because it's not like... Because it's like an intro and not like a song. But yeah, I should definitely do that. I want to go back to this piano part. Here. This was awful. Really hit the mark with, with that rhythm. It's a bit banjo-y, it is a little bit. It's supposed to match this la la la's. God, the la la la's are so bad. Oh my god. All right, let's give you guys your gong version. I reckon let's double up the sails with the gong, right? Surely. Where is it? Where's my favorite gong? It's actually not there. I knew this was going to happen one day. It's no longer on the first page of results or the second page of results. Right, let me search my likes for Gong. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go digging around. Oh, I don't want to go digging around. The beloved Gong is gone. Let me have a look for my Gong. Do 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 do. You ready? That's it. There it is. And we can have it on every bass hit, I reckon. Does that line up? That doesn't feel like it lines up. It's because it doesn't. Okay, great. And we want to hit every sail. Every single sail along the way. Da, 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 da. Okay, something like that will do. Here we go. It's so loud, isn't it? That fixed it. It can be a tad louder. And of course, drum beat goes hard. It's fixed now. This is what it needed. It's pretty awful. This is the only good bit of the song. All right, and of course the even better version. We found the whales. Oh, it's so bad. It's a Cthulhu type beat. The piano sounds even more like someone's just hitting random keys now. The depths of hell sounds like. Thank God. Right, we will be back tomorrow evening with something new, with a different song. I don't know which one yet. Yeah, I'll have a look through my list and I'll pick something fun. Maybe we will actually do a musical song, which I keep promising every week and never delivering on. But maybe tomorrow will be the night. We'll see. We'll do something fun. Hopefully a little bit earlier. Hopefully more like 6 or 7 rather than 9:30. We'll see. City of Stars? Could do that. I was thinking something like Greece. But we'll see. Yeah, Wicked. I want to do Wicked, but it's such a commitment. It's such a huge song. It'll be very difficult. We're going to go find someone to raid. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in tonight and hanging out. It's been lovely to have you all here with me. Muppets. Yeah, we do need to do Muppets as well. Muppet Old Man. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out. You can join the Discord if you want. There is a link in my link tree in my bio where a bunch of the lovely people in chat are hanging out already. Otherwise, I will hopefully see you all here tomorrow evening. Have a lovely rest of your night and a lovely Saturday, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye! We're gonna go find someone to raid. God, it's a bit much, this, isn't it? Dun, 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 dun. There we go. A little more bearable. Boom, boom. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do. Who should we raid on to? We are going to raid on to What's this guy doing? What is everyone doing? You know what? We will raid on to Melodic Hammond, who is doing some music composition of one kind or another tonight. Some chill music composition. So it'll be like doing this, but you can actually hear what he's doing. What a wild concept. And it might actually be good. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining tonight. As always, lovely to have you all here. And to any first-time chatters, thank you very much for stopping on by tonight. I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening and hopefully see you again tomorrow evening for more of whatever this is. Enjoy Melodic Hammond's music making. See you all tomorrow. Goodbye.